Probably Lil Durk and Chief Keef, bro. Probably the biggest Chicago rappers, bro. Like, ever. I'm trying to think. I'm not talking about hits in the hood. What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all with another video, man. I know why we here. Time to business, but before we handle that business, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact. Like, comment, subscribe. Before I got to beat you up, y'all. Look, it's June 19th. We only at like 28,300. I told y'all the stipulation, Hemi. Give me the 30K. Free cash. Y'all should have been sending this joint out to everybody you know. Subscribe. It's free cash. If they wanted to unsubscribe after the giveaway, fuck it. I'm trying to get y'all, you with me. Y'all know how I go, bro. I swear to God, it ain't no me without y'all. So that's why I'm always you with me. It's still on. Y'all got till July 1st to give me the 30K. It can still happen. It's up to y'all, though. Like I said, first place went $300, free dollars. Second place went $200. Third place went $100, free dollars. All you gotta do is subscribe, bro. That's all you gotta do. Send it out to your friends, your mom, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your god brothers, whoever. Tell them subscribe, hit that button. Give me the 30K. Yeah, I got some free cash for y'all. With that being said, we have the tragic story of Lil Durk's cousin, Lil Mister. Never heard of bruh, but if you're from Chicago, you know what that means. He came out the womb with a ski and a switch, man. Let's get it.
Gang politics in Chicago are
straight
crazy,
up.
and even being blood related to someone don't mean you won't be ops. Lil Mister was a drill legend who was actually Lil Durk's cousin, but in 2019 he was allegedly killed by one of Durk's homies, and this is the tragic story of how it all went down. Lil Mister was raised on the south side of Chicago and started repping the Wooga World set of the GDs when he hopped off the porch. Not much is known about his life before he jumped in the booth and helped kick off the drill wave, but according to people close to the situation, he got active in the trenches early and never really left. Mister was tight with a lot of GDs from a set called Brick Squad, including a rapper named Lil Jojo. Jojo knew Durk from back in the day, and they never really had any beef even though Durk repped the BDs. But that all changed when Durk dropped the track L's Anthem and raps, "You don't fuck with me, then fuck 'em. My own niggas, I don't trust them. Brick Squad, I say fuck 'em. We'll go roll with 'em, so fuck 'em." Durk is from Lamron, and their issues with Brick Squad allegedly started over a fight at a local basketball court and escalated till people started dying on both sides. Jojo wasn't even rapping back then, but after he heard the track, he had to respond. Lamron was the BD set that Brick Squad had beef with, but Jojo took the disrespect to another level and dropped the track BDK 300K. He wasn't just taking shots at Durk and Lamron, instead he aired out every BD in the city and raps, "We stacking, bitch, so you know we cracking trays. Cracking trays? Yeah, bitch, we cracking trays. BDK, BDK, BDK. These niggas claim 300, but we BDK."
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was young as shit. When this shit came out, I was like 12. Man, that shit was so hard, bro. No Diddy. Pause. I know how I like to get, but that shit was fire on my mother. And I didn't know what a BD, a GD, what a Vice Lord, what a Full Corner Hustle, nothing was, bro. I swear to God. And I knew Crips and Bloods, bro, on my soul. But that shit was banging on my mother.
Then he called Durk out by name and said, "You ain't with the shits, so stop the fucking flexing. Fuck trying to wife a bitch, they out here stretching. Durk say fuck Brick Squad, so I can't wait to catch him. Squeeze his fucking 40, now they got him on a stretcher." Jojo took more shots on the track, I got that sack, and raps, "On the block with the guys, niggas know I keep that 30. Catching out from the lamb, he gon' catch the whole 30. Man, these niggas, they be talking, they know they ain't about that life. A lot of guns, hella shells, nigga, I'll end your life." And on the straightway with STL, shout out FBG. "My nigga Rico doing hits, you can ask DOD. Niggas bitch clicking up, so it's fuck AMG. Durk a hoe calling phones, saying he don't want no beef. But fuck this rap, I ain't gonna talk. I'ma leave it in the streets." At the same time, his homie Jojo
Shit crazy, because they left his ass in the street, literally.
was putting pressure on the ops.
Man.
Mister was popping off in the drill scene too. He dropped the track No Lacking and ran up over 10 million views on YouTube with the video. And he took shots at his own cousin Durk when he released the track like he owned something and said, "Montana keep them guns like Osama. Big 30s knocking down llamas. Lil Durk don't diss again or you a fuckboy. I'ma keep this shit 100. You ain't with this shit, boy." Lil Mister and Jojo linked up in the booth for tracks like Episode and Have It All. Both of them are new to the game, but they was already putting a lot of pressure on the BDs. Jojo also took shots at Durk's homie Lil Reese on I Got That Sack and said, "Catch him in traffic with Lil Reese, man, they gon' feel this mat. BDK, that's my team, and my city got my back. Went to school with these niggas, but that don't mean shit. My nigga Tell knocked him out, you should've seen that shit." Then on September 4th, 2012, Lil Jojo spotted Lil Reese walking down the street and started yelling at him from his whip.
Hey, Reese, you little bitch! Yeah! What the fuck is wrong with you, hey, I am Brick Squad! Yeah, Brick Squad, boy, what the fuck is you talking about, boy?
Reese yelled back that he was gonna kill him.
And I'ma kill him! Hey, Jojo, I'ma kill him!
And just a few hours later, Lil Jojo will be found dead in the street. Jojo went home.
I told y'all they left his ass in the street. Y'all thought I was bluffing? Oh my mother, I remember this shit. This was before academics was covering it. Like, this was just, you had to be just tapped in, bro, because you know Chief Keef had the ball, and we was on Chief Keef heavy, bro. Like, Chief Keef was one of my favorite rappers at that point. So when Lil Jojo came out with that shit, it was like, damn, I know for a fact this Chief Keef op. So when they dropped his ass, that shit, he was on a bike, bro. I remember this shit like yesterday, bro. I was in middle school, bro. And we was talking about that shit in school more than we was doing work, bro. I swear to God. That shit was like a movie, bro.
He posted a video online.
No cap.
He spent the rest of the day sending shots at Reese on social media. Then around 7:30, he let everyone know exactly where he was at and tweeted, "Laugh my ass off. I'm on 069, stop the fucking flexing." Less than 2 hours after dropping his location, a shooter pulled up and left Jojo dead right where he said he'd be. Reese was brought in for questioning after Jojo died, but never got hit with the charge. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger that night, but Jojo's brother Swag De Niro hopped on Twitter a year later and said, "Even the ops know the motherfucker who took my bro ain't walking this earth no more. Fuck him too." Lil Jojo's death was a huge loss for the GDs, and Brick Squad changed their name to Jojo World to honor his legacy. Mr. lost his homie, then he took another loss when he got locked up on a gun charge. He came home in 2016 and hopped back in the booth, but by that time, he already lost all the momentum he built off his early tracks and never ran up the same kind of numbers he did in 2012. He was still putting pressure on the ops though. One day he saw Mimo 600 in the street and tried to chase him down. Mimo ended up crashing his whip trying to get away.
Hey, Mimo, you faster than a motherfucker, man. Joseph Colgan. Yo ass fast, boy.
Then he took off on foot because he claims Lil Mister and his homies had him outnumbered 4-1.
He said I ran from Little Mister. Hell yeah, I ran. They was 4 deep in the car.
Mimo allegedly chased Lil Mister down one time too, but they never actually caught up to each other. Mister wasn't just crashing out on the ops though, and a video came out of him fighting his own homie Rico Reckless in a gas station. Rico and Mister was always tight, and Rico says when Mister featured him on the track I Need a Flat, it was the first time he had his own music popping in the city. But according to Rico,
I love Lil Mister, like he's still my son. It's just he was drinking too much lean, Vlad. Oh my God.
Rico was in New York when Mister was dissing him, but the same day he got back to Chicago, they ran into each other at the gas station and started throwing hands. A lot of people clown both of them for the fight because of how bad their squabble was, but Rico said he was trying to slap Mister around a little bit because he still loves him and he ain't want to actually hurt him. After they threw down, it was all love between them. Durk and Lil Mister rep different sides of one of the most brutal gang wars in history, but Mister was still open to working with him. He told Zach TV back in 2017 that they were going to link up, but it would just have to be at the right time.
How the hell y'all beefing on talking about I still work with them? Man, these niggas crazy. I swear to God. That's why, like, I know they weren't capping and they probably really beefing and niggas really lost their lives over this shit. But it's like, damn, cuz, like, ain't that like a slap in the face to the niggas who done got locked up behind this shit and died behind this shit? Like, y'all throwing shots at each other in songs, and then the nigga say, yeah, I still work with him though. Unless that was just a throw off, like, you know damn well I ain't working with him, but I say it for the internet. That's probably what it was. Haha, that's probably exactly what it was. See, sometimes you gotta use your brain, man.
If Durk and Mister hopped on a track together, it would have put Mister right back in the spotlight, and he might even be on the same level as his cousin is right now. But unfortunately, it never happened, and it's
boy. Boy, bro, nah, hell no. It's no way. I ain't hearing it. I'm not seeing it, bro. Lil Durk probably the biggest artist from Chicago. Drill, like, not drill, because Lil Durk really not drill. Bro. Lil Durk right now is bigger than what Chief Keef was. That's very debatable. That's a debate. I'm not gonna say hands down. But it's Lil Durk and Chief Keef. It's nobody else who was bigger, bro. Besides, like, niggas like Kanye and, like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, like, you know, what the music they make. Durk and Chief Keef probably the biggest, bro. Like, you can maybe throw Juice WRLD in there, but again, that's not the same. But he's a young nigga, so Juice WRLD had the ball. But, man, Lil Durk a superstar right now, bro. Lil Durk can go charge $500 a show. They'll pay that shit, bro. Like, probably Lil Durk and Chief Keef, bro, probably the biggest Chicago rappers, bro, like ever. I'm trying to think. I'm not talking about hits in the hood. I'm not talking about niggas who might have, you know, like Lil Mark or nah. We talking about niggas who had constant flow of revenue from music, constant fans. Like what Lil Durk doing right now, bro. How Lil Durk fell off and then came back and he one of the biggest niggas right now. Like he might be the biggest, bro. Niggas don't like to say it, bro, because Chief Keef had a hell of a run. That nigga was going crazy. But Lil Durk, hey man, Lil Durk been on top for about 3-4 years right now, bro. No cap. And he still ain't falling off, bro. Anything Lil Durk touch right now is gold. No cap. No cap. Lil Durk probably the biggest, bro.
Instead, Lil Mr. was murdered on the same block he repped his whole life. In March 2019, Mr. was on the street when a shooter rolled through and shot him in the head. He was rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center for treatment, but by the time he got there, it was too late, and Mr. was tragically pronounced dead at just 24 years old. After it happened, Rico Reckless told DJ Vlad that Mr. was way too famous to still be hanging out in the hood. No Lacking was one of the first drill tracks to blow up, and it turned Mr. into a Chicago star overnight. Making it in the rap game and leaving the streets behind is the dream for a lot of artists, but Rico says a lot of dudes think that if you're not on the block every day, then you're not real. It seems like Mr. got caught up in the street mentality and didn't want to abandon the block, and unfortunately, it cost him his life. Mr. was one of the most influential dudes in the city, and FBG Duck shouted him out on the track Chicago Legends and rapped, "You know I ain't ending this shit without talking about Lil Mr. I just be thinking, damn, lil bro, how the fuck you let them niggas get you? Boy, you started no lacking. Why the fuck you ain't have your pistol? I just want to send my condolences out to his mother and his sister. You 100 with me forever. You gon' always be official." Durk never really spoke on Lil Mr.'s death, but he allegedly rapped about him on the track Take Drugs and said, "And I ride for the street niggas before my blood cousin. And he was an op, but he was a motherfucker. Got birthed together, we was going to the doctors. Broken cribs together, we was stealing copper. I should have known you was a cop when we was playing cops and robbers. For example, you told my mama that I robbed a barber." Some people think
damn, Durk
for Lil Mr.
Shit. That shit was fire. I gotta go back after this and go look at what song that was. That shit was a hype. God damn.
No, they rapped it for gang.
Damn.
Durk's homies ain't hesitate to clown him after he died. King Von previewed a track with Polo G called Phil Jackson, where he took a shot at Lil Mr. and rapped, "Your main bitch, I probably hit her, and your homie sister. Even though that's folks' cousin, man, fuck Lil Mr." What's interesting about the situation though is that on the official release, Von's verse was changed and he ain't name dropped Lil Mr. On the official version, he raps, "Your main bitch, I probably hit her, and your homie sister. Even though that's folks' cousin, man, fuck your homie sister." It's not clear why the verse was changed or who made the call to get Mr.'s name taken off, but according to J Hood,
nigga, Von did kill Durk cousin.
There's no evidence to back the story up, but Von was definitely active before he was killed in 2020. The police have tied him to at least 3 different murder cases in Chicago, but there's no documents or anything linking Von to Lil Mr.'s death.
Hot take. I don't think there's nothing wrong with them niggas saying what Von did after Von passed away. I mean, what the fuck? Like, and they gonna go to the grave and arrest him? Like, even when niggas say, bro, you told him a dead nigga, you snitched. No, you didn't, nigga. You did the smart thing. Why the fuck would I? Why would I not tell him somebody who not here who can't defend themselves? He will, like, if I pass away, I would want my man to tell on me, bro. And it's like, it was him. He did it. He was the brains. I can, like, nigga, I'm gone. I can't. There's no consequences for this shit. Like, I don't see the problem with that shit. When niggas say, bro, they on the internet telling, bro, why they got to tell what Von did, bro? That's nigga. He's not here no more. There's no consequences for his actions. What are y'all talking about? I hate and niggas that say that shit be the niggas who get on this joint and don't know nothing about nothing, bro. They just try to, you gotta live by the code and don't be ever having to live by no code. Like, nigga, you can tell on somebody if they pass away in your case, bro. You talking about, bro? If you can get off them charges by snitching on somebody who not here no more, that's 100% off. Like, nigga, everybody wants you to do that, bro. Like, that's smart. That's common sense, right? What are y'all talking about?
Mimo 600 and Mr. definitely had static, and rumors say his homie Just Blow 600 was the one who pulled the trigger. After Lil Mr.'s death, Mimo was on IG Live with Just Blow and told him,
Go wipe that nigga nose, blow.
fans in the comments asked about Mr's death, and Mimo told the fans they was the police and that he ain't know anything about the situation. Mr popped off when the drill scene was just starting, and at one point, it looked like he was really gonna make it out of the hood when Soulja Boy allegedly signed Lil Mr to his SODMG label in 2013. It's not clear what went down behind the scenes, but after Mr got out of prison, he started airing Soulja Boy out on social media for being a fraud and not actually signing him. Then he dropped a diss track called No Heart and raps, "Why these pussy niggas acting hard? Fuck a Soulja Boy, he foo-foo, he a fraud. Word around, he stealing niggas bops. These labels selling dreams to a star. Watch me crank that Glock and let it rock." There was rumors that Mr had finally signed a distribution deal with the label right before he died, but his ops caught him before he really had the chance to make it out of the city.
That shit was
He
fat.
was famous in Chicago, and all his ops knew where he stayed, but he never blew up in the industry like other drill legends and couldn't afford a mansion out in California or Atlanta like Keith and Durk. Instead, he stayed on the same block he came up on, and now he's another tragic story of a rapper who never made it out of their hometown.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You beefing that hard, got all these ops and shit, man. Keep a button on your ass, shorty. You need about 30 shots in about 2 seconds the way these niggas be. You with me? I ain't. You a regular civilian or you tucked off? And nah, you got you a good little standard. Get you a little G19 or something, a little 19X 17. You can go big boy. Go 2021. You can go 29, 30S. But my nigga, if you beefing, go ahead and get you a little 26 with a button on that bitch. Let that bitch ride on my soul, cause these niggas be getting took down. With that being said, man, look, like I said, it's June 19th, man. Y'all got a couple of days to give me the 30K. Y'all don't give me the 30K, ain't no giveaway. Y'all give me the 30K, I'm gonna give y'all that giveaway. It's time Fatty with the Fatty, man. Make sure y'all stay smart, bro. Stay dangerous. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. I'm gone.